but it's fine. It's kind of dark. It's fine. Let's get to printing. All right, so today we are testing out printing. Today we are testing out printing greeting cards. So I have this brand new greeting card paper. This is from Red River Paper. They are a paper company. I did a lot of research. I looked all over Reddit. I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos, and I'll actually link all the YouTube videos and YouTubers that I watched. I highly recommend watching those videos if you are interested in making greeting cards, or even just like if you're trying to figure out a paper company to go with. Look at this. This Kleenex box was in my car. I need to put it back in my car because it looks ridiculous. Ah. We're good. I think what I'm gonna do is first test on just regular computer paper. I think I'm gonna actually cut the computer paper down to 7x10 because that's what this paper is. This way I can just make sure that the layout of the card is correct and makes sense, and that when I fold it in half, it'll actually be properly spaced and all that stuff. Regular computer paper, cut to a 7x10. Oh no, I put in the wrong size. It's gonna tell me there's an error because I didn't put in on the printer that it's a 7x10. But I have to wait for it to do this so it can tell me there's an error. Well, it still worked. Okay. Are you done? Wait, it printed when this was up, and usually it won't do that. Okay. Front, back. I think instead of having a solid color background in the front and then white on the back, I'm gonna extend this color to the back. And then that way I avoid any chance of the back color or the front color bleeding over to the other side. Gonna go back into Photoshop, redo it real quick, test it one more time, and then I think honestly, if it works out, print onto the real thing. And then if it looks really good, that can be the print for all of our product photos. Okay. I should be able. You guys, why is it that when I go to print, no matter what, even whenever I've gotten it all figured out, it's still cursed? Literally just printed. And it's coming up with an error occurred while printing. Memory may be insufficient for printing. We're restarting the computer. We'll see if that works. But what I'm looking at, people are saying I'm gonna have to like delete all of my Canon programs and reinstall them, and I really don't want to have to do that. And also, it just doesn't make sense. I already printed one 5 seconds ago, and now you're telling me there's not enough memory to print another. So we're good. So how's everybody been? Okay, listen. Is anybody else like kind of dying on the inside over the fact that The Sims 1 and 2 are being re-released? Wait. Ta-da! So, before, after. I will say, for some reason, I actually prefer the solid white on the back. I'm not really sure why, but I think this will probably end up growing on me anyway. Now, I've actually talked about it before in previous videos, talking about like things that are very nostalgic to me, as well as like stuff that has inspired me when I was a kid and continues to inspire me with like my art and kind of just like my style and everything. My art style, not my clothing style. I don't really have a style when it comes to my clothes. Ever since COVID, I cannot stand the feeling of like pants that aren't sweatpants or leggings. So anyway, nobody asked for that. Okay, so it actually does have this little crease here. I wish that the top of printers were clear so that you could see it as it's printing instead of having to wait until like enough of it is out here to know if it's messed up and you need to cancel it or not. So while we're waiting, anyway, yes, so if any of you played The Sims 1, The Sims 2, or any of The Sims in general, let me know, because I feel like it would be really fun to just relive all the nostalgia together. Another problem is that that's a lot of ink. That is a lot of ink to have a solid colored card. Oh my gosh. Oh! That's a lot of ink for one single card if I'm using the ink to create a solid color on the whole thing. But I don't know if I can find, like, is that what people usually do? Like if they have a solid color background? Or do you purchase colored paper? Because if you purchase colored paper, then I feel like I'm gonna be really restricted on what colors I can. You have to be this loud. The only thing is, there's little tiny specks of white, and I don't know if that's an actual error or if that's just kind of because this is matte paper. And what's weird is that I like it. I think it kind of adds to the texture and just makes it look more like this was actually drawn onto the card rather than like printed onto it. Because everything is already plugged in, I am going to try printing and testing out sticker sheets. So I'm gonna see what I gotta do to cut my sticker sheets properly on my cutting machine. But we've gotta get the stuff printed first, so. So I'm already running into a problem. Okay, so this whole thing is an 8.5 by 11 because that's the size of the sticker paper that I'll be printing on. This is a 5 by 7, what I was originally wanting the sticker sheets to be. But because of the restriction, like this border around the page, I can't fit two 5 by 7s on one page like I would normally be able to. I also went ahead and I added a 4x6 on here. If I do a 5x7, all of these moons, they will be 1 inch and 1/2 inch. So if I do a 4x6, I have no idea what size these moons are going to be right now. So I'm just gonna see how these print, just use these as a test, and we're gonna go from there. It's fine, everything's fine. This is just how things go when you're trying to figure things out. I don't know. Okay. I still am so fascinated by the fact that it lights up. What am I supposed to do? Which part's the camera? Which part is the camera?
And as you can see here, I have 4 complete samples. And right here you can see that it was all of these 3 sheets just complete. When laminating, all you have to do is get your paper.
The blade wasn't even like reaching. It literally was not cutting anything. Wait. No, abort. Wait, no. I don't like this. Well, that comes off. Oh. It's still cut right through. Here's how it's going so far. It popped out, but it left a couple moons. The cut is not smooth. Like it feels like there's sandpaper. It does that. No, like the edges of the actual sticker are like serrated. This cutting machine, what I'm finding is it's not as mainstream. It's really, really hard to find really exact, like, this is my issue, what am I doing wrong? Because not as many people have made videos of this machine yet. I'm gonna go outside. It is a beautiful day. The sun is out. It's warm, and I want to soak up as much sun as possible. Okay. Oh. See you guys tomorrow. I feel like death. No, it definitely felt worse, but I'm not feeling well today. It's Monday. I'm actually kind of ahead in some ways, and I want to keep it that way, so I didn't want to like take today off. I found this other video, and she uses the same paper brand as me. I am trying a new cut force and speed setting. The thing I'm really worried about is the alignment issues, and I don't know if it's just because like I really didn't have it. Sorry, I get really out of breath talking. Ta-da! All right, okay. Yo, what the heck? Okay, so the sticker paper that I use is QYH, and I'm using the glossy vinyl sticker paper for an inkjet printer. Oh, I forgot. I have to connect it. It's off. It is slightly off. Why? Okay, can't make that sound. Oh, absolutely not. Oh no! Why? Do they peel off? They do! Ah! Oh my gosh! How fun! That's so exciting! Oh, that doesn't. These aren't coming off. Nope, that's not. Look, it's taking some of the backing again. It's still crooked again. The bottom has a thicker white band than the top. Now I will say I'm also not a huge fan. I thought that these would definitely be best on glossy sticker paper. It just kind of seems like how colorful they are, that glossy sticker paper would just add to that and just really look super magical, I guess. But I'm actually not liking this glossy at all. I think it actually kind of, for the full sheet, it looks kind of cheap and it feels, I don't like that. Okay. I wonder how long it's been doing that. It's focusing on her face. That's okay, she's cute, so. All right, same brand, just matte. Well, just kidding. Now my printer won't print. It sounds to me like I need to restart some things, like on my laptop, maybe get some new ink. It's time anyway, they're all low. Today is supposed to be a very beautiful day. Once I kind of get like the admin type stuff done, as in trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with my printer and my cutter and my laptop, I think I'm actually going to draw in my sketchbook for the first time this year. My eyes kind of feel like they have been taken out of the socket, set on fire, and then put back in, but not put back in properly. How are you? Well, once again, I'll just have some more moon stickers to just stick around my house. I never thought the day would come that I would be on camera looking like this. I guess this is what happens when you don't feel well. You do crazy things. You see this thing? This was part of a coffee table that I got 2018 from IKEA. It has like the top and then it has like a shelf on the bottom part. This is the shelf. And sometime last year, one day, it just broke off. And I was like, you know, I don't know what for, but I could use that for something. So we're gonna use it today as my table. If you've got some IKEA furniture and you accidentally like break off a few pieces, keep a piece like this and you just have a table that you can take everywhere. So I'm like trying not to look at myself, and at the same time I know I need to at least check and make sure, but what's the point? Because also, does anybody else's bun start like turning? My bun will start off like this, and then throughout the day it's like this. Now, I did cheat. I am still not great at blocking out my spacing or my spaces. I'm not great at blocking out. Like if I want to have like this page, I'm not super great at blocking things out first go around. So what I've been doing, I took a picture of the notebook and then I went ahead and I kind of planned out the placement just so I could figure out the spacing and placement of things before I got started. I want to color with marker and I don't want to have a bunch of lines because I like to sketch with colored pencils. I sketch with colored pencils, and usually if, you know, I'm going to use marker that's like similar to the colored pencil, it blends really nicely. But for colors that are like totally different, so like I sketched with a pink and then I did green marker over it, it like basically made the pink pencil show through even more because I'm not able to like really erase a lot. I don't want to have a ton of sketch lines. I want it to be able to just go ahead and block things out, plan it out, whatnot. I'm trying to go as lightly as possible. But I have noticed that I am very heavy-handed. My laugh made me cough. I don't know if any of you have heard of the Trixie Motel. So Trixie Motel's hotel that you can stay at. I've been feeling really inspired by like watching different, you know, videos. Juno Birch did a video there. I love watching that video when I just like want to get away from the winter feeling. See, like already I feel like that should have been bigger. That should have been longer. But it's fine. I mean, that's just how it's gonna have to be. So I'm like outlining all of these little designs because I think I want the whole page to be colored in the background. And so these outlines would basically stay white, almost as if this was like a page full of like stickers. Oh, I'm so sorry, I wasn't even showing that. I've just been feeling very inspired by, I don't know, I actually think almost like kind of more 70s themed colors and patterns, but then like vintage Palm Springs and that kind of feel, like Frank Sinatra kind of vibe and Malibu Barbie kind of vibe, I don't know. And like I've been feeling really, really inspired by Juno Birch's aesthetic. I really love her 60s Tupperware party kind of look. So I guess that's kind of what I'm going for here. I'm trying to really like loosen up on my art and stop trying to make everything perfect because it firstly never ever comes out perfect anyway. Remember when we were kids and we would just take markers and just draw straight onto a page and just draw and we just went for it? I really want to kind of get back to that, you know, and stop worrying so much about making it perfect. Now I'm not sure where Saturn came into this. I just randomly thought of Saturn and I was like, yep, sure. So, you know what, let's just do like little blobs. I just want it to have a lot of texture, you know? It's cute. Well, so far. It's pretty quick. It's not perfect, but it's a sketchbook. It's not supposed to be perfect, and I already kind of broke that rule by planning it out, but it's fine. So, okay, I think I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna try a hot toddy and see. I'll let you know the verdict. Alright, hopefully I'll see you when I'm better. Bye!